Burrito. Frank Baltier is here with Rolling Burritos, and the topic today, we're going to cover up neighborhood pop-ups. So here is a food truck here in Downers Grove, where we're located every single morning. It's like an office area, because in Downers Grove, they only let you be in 4 different areas, and some of those areas have parking on the street that you're able to park in, and some of them don't. And when we're in, we have street parking, but it's an office area. And right now, there's nobody going to the offices. So some days are like a hit or miss. Some days we get a lot of people that come, and some days we get 1, 0, things like that. So we're trying to get creative on what we do and what we've been doing that gets really good results. And this can happen in any industry, where you find different ways on how to get creative with your marketing, with your business, and get more clients. Especially right now for us, I think it's a really important time to get our name known, right? Because nobody's really leaving their house. At home, they're pretty much, they're not leaving their house as they used to, right? You might have people going out to the store now where they have their mask on and all that fun stuff. It's not really that fun, but you know, you have to wear the mask. We'll be focusing on now, like on Saturdays, is going to doing neighborhood pop-ups. And it's pretty cool. It's a pretty cool concept, just because what we do is we reached out. So it started in Lombard, and then we did Arlington Heights. We did Volo, Arlington Heights. We're gonna do Plano on Saturday. And I was just talking to my old boss. We might do Yorkville. And what we do is, so we get in contact, or they get in contact with us, like Volo and Arlington Heights. They get in contact with us. And a lot of these communities, they have Facebook pages, right? So on their Facebook page, they share, hey, you know what? Rolling Burritos food truck is coming around. Boom, spreads the words around in that little community. So what we do is we get in touch with that person that invited us. We park in their driveway, and then we just put signs around when we get there, right? So people that are walking, you got a lot of people that walk, a lot of big walking communities, and they're like stopping by, doing their morning stroll, drinking their coffee, and they're like, hey, you know what, we want a breakfast burrito, you know, do you guys take Apple Pay and things like that? Which we do. We found that out on Saturday. We take Apple Pay where you can touch your phone and you're able to pay that way, which is pretty cool. So we do that Facebook page. We do a flyer, we do signs, we do a little bit of marketing. Now we're going to get more strategic on what we do with it and build an ad around that weekend that we're going to go. For example, we're going to Plano on Saturday. So I was born and raised in Sandwich, which is right next door to Plano. I went to Plano Elementary. We moved out when I was about in 6th or 7th grade. So we're going to go to Plano, and then Plano after that we're going to do Yorkville. And like I said, get creative with your business, right? Get different ways on how to market yourself and how to market your company, right? If you're a barber, you can go to do a lot of home visits. What else we got out there? We like this in the food business. Right? A lot of companies have started to do deliveries, not charging for deliveries. We looked into doing like Uber Eats and DoorDash and all that, but they take 30% of your profits, which gets a little pricey, right? Because if you take a $7 breakfast burrito, multiply that by 30%, that's $2.10 that they're cutting off the line already. That's not counting your labor costs. That's not counting your materials. That's not counting, you know, your equipment and all that fun stuff. So pretty much you're not really making any money if you're using a lot of these services that are out there. So this has been a really good way for us to get our name known out there right now, in a time that people don't really have an option to go out to a restaurant. Well, we bring the restaurant to them, right? And we're able to park in the neighborhood. That's somebody that's in that neighborhood already, and share us with their friends, their neighbors, literally friends and neighbors. And we're able to provide them a good experience and how to expand our business and give them the opportunity to give us a shot and see how we can improve for them, right? At the end of the day, I love reviews. I love really good feedback. That way, good or bad, it's all good for me, because that way we can improve on the breakfast burrito that we do. So with that, that's what we've been doing on right now. That's what our focus has been, besides Monday through Friday being open, if the weather permits, is neighborhood pop-ups. And one thing that people have reached out to me and they've asked me is, do you do like birthday parties, right? Where I guess a lot of people are doing where they travel through the birthday party and they're like, hey, that way you can park here. People that are driving past, like a drive-by party, they can grab something to eat real quick. That'd be cool. So that's an option that might be a possibility. And also, I think right now the opportunity will come with graduation parties. Even though they're a little bit more in the evening and we're focused, we try to do more of the breakfast crowd. It's just a different, right? Do they like breakfast for dinner or for lunch? That's up to them. So that's kind of the concept that we have. Neighborhood pop-ups. We might do some graduation parties. We'll see how that goes. And for now, Plano will be Saturday. Yorkville will be next Saturday, which is, shoot, my calendar's on my phone. I don't even know what day that is. But anyways, this is Saturday coming up right now, which is about May. Today's the 19th, 2020, but the 23rd and 24th. And obviously this will be the end of the month. So the end of the month in May will be in Yorkville. So with that, Frank Baltier's Rolling Burritos, neighborhood pop-ups.